Night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And this is now today's lineup.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I've always been a fan of this fella, Kyle Walker, who's amongst the most established fullbacks in the game, cited by so many top players as being a nightmare to face. It's very rare to see him beaten in a one-on-one situation. He just knows how to use his strength and pace to terrific effect.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. So it's down to business here. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Rice. Lovely ball, and he's having a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And here's Saka. Ball driven towards the far post. Dubravka claims it. Safe hands. Anthony. Now Ugochukwu. Oh, nicely intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not. Can he finish?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he was quick to react. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Rice. He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Anthony. It's Florentino Luis. Out to the right. Gets into some space. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Always caught him in or out. Arsenal really could have done without this. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And he's buried it! 1-0! Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Trossard. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's aimed into the middle. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Florentino Luis. Hartman. It's not an especially good pass, that. No, Ugochukwu. Zubimendi does well to get it back. Saka! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Now, who's going to be first to this? Calafiori. And it's Rice. He's having a go! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Burnley have reclaimed it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he was alert to it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
A header! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Arsenal take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Eze, played out wide. Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2... Has a shot! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that's well seen too. And it's Walker. Rice. Now, what about a counter-attack?
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
That is a brilliant interception. Hartman. Cullen. Can he get on the end of this? Anthony. Zubimendi. And it's Rice. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cullen. Anthony. Now Ugochukwu. Distributed tidily. Ugochukwu. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Flashes it across. Cullen. Ugochukwu. Engages and forces him off the ball. Hartman makes the interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Florentino Luis. Now Anthony. Looking for options for movement. Calafiori. Trossard. Calafiori. Trossard. And it's Zubimendi. Ambitious ball here. It's a goal kick. Hartman. It's Florentino Luis. Saliba. Eze. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's found a way through. Hartman providing an outlet on that flank. It's out for a goal kick. Calafiori. Rice. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty. He's tried one! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Kyle Walker. Ugochukwu. Cullen. Now, he's got space here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cullen. And it's Walker. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Cullen. Now Ugochukwu. Nicely spread. Pinches it off him. Calafiori defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He's gone for goal! And somehow it stayed out. Florentino Luis.
Twanzebe.
Cullen. It's Florentino Luis. Anthony looking to add to his goal. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Timber. And it's Zubimendi. Trossard. Calafiori. For Rice. Trossard. That's a cute ball. Cullen. That has ended up in no man's land. 30 minutes gone. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Rice. Tries to pass it through. Eze! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So now the difference is 3. Anthony. Saliba. Gabriel. Rice. And it's Rice. Calafiori. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Eze. Now it's Saka. Played back. Timber. And it's Rice. And back it goes. Now Zubimendi. Eze. And it's Rice. And he's had a hit! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Arsenal have their third corner. That's not going far. Burnley are looking to go forward now. Ugochukwu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, super ball! Shapes to shoot! And it's come back out to him. Well, that is remarkable.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Rice. Calafiori. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Trossard. Oh, that was vital. Florentino Luis. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. He has a look up. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hartman, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Saka.
Well,
Tries a shot! And it's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
that's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Calafiori. Decent progress down the left. It's a good-looking delivery. He's cut it out. He's got away. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. Oh, shooting chance! Saliba is there to clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Nicely weighted ball. Played out to the right. He's going for goal! Oh, denied at the last.
Saka probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Anthony could try cutting inside here. Timber does really well to win the ball there. Cullen. He's on it, can he get away? Steaming on, decent chance! Oh, there was plenty on that.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Hartman. Now Anthony. Cullen. It's Florentino Luis. Anthony. And it's Rice. And it's Rice. Big chance! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
After 44 minutes is number 41, Rice.
Arsenal are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Looking for the run. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
There will be
Zubimendi.
3 minutes added time.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Rice. It's a searching pass. And the finish! And that's past the post.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Anthony. That's Eze. Anthony. And it's Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a little off target. Florentino Luis. Now this could be a chance. Saliba. Zubimendi. Well, that has not gone well. Knocks it out wide. Great vision. Trossard is in a really good position out wide. Cullen. Can he get it through? Now it's Trossard. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And this could be the final action of the first half. Kyle Walker. Trossard. Florentino Luis. And the first half is done. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like
And a
this.
quick reminder today that parking
Well, I
in the
certainly
area
wasn't
around the
expecting
stadium
this,
is strictly
Peter,
forbidden.
but it was totally
Please use
deserved.
parking
They've been
provided by the
very,
club
very
or
good,
any other
and they'll
paid
be
parking
itching to get
facilities
back
in the
out there
area.
and take it on further.
Arsenal pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
And the action is back underway. Timber. Saka. He's in space and looking for options. Header! Off the post! Florentino Luis. Look at the space here. Great chance! And he hits the net. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
The goal scorer for
Well, I think
Arsenal.
we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Bukayo Saka.
Ugochukwu. No, that's been intercepted. Florentino Luis. Over to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shot could be on. Timber with a fine tackle. Now it's Saka. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Saka has it in a wide position. He's picked his way through. Saka, now the cross. Oh, good-looking ball. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Ugochukwu. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. He gets big! And he's spooned it over the bar. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Cullen, a mixture of good defending and indecisive passing, no progress. He's in a great position here. Hartman, it's Florentino Luis. Anthony, knocks it into space, picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? He's put it wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Eze has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target. Now, as long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Calafiori cuts it out. He's gone for goal! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And he's intervened well there. Rice, nice looking ball. Trossard.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Cullen. That'll be a throw-in. Rice. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Stood up well to him there. Raya. And it's Timber.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Dubravka claims it without any fuss. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zubimendi. Timber. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's been slipped through. Lovely bit of chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Couldn't keep it on target.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Florentino Luis. Ugochukwu. That's a good ball out wide. Good ball, good take. Trossard.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
60 minutes played. Ugachukwu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kyle Walker. Cullen. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's worked it through. He is through here, and he shoots! No, it's wide.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Anthony. Saka. Tries to play it through. And it's made its way to him. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Calafiori. And it's Timber. He is just caressing the ball. He's tried one! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Florentino Luis. And Hartman. Florentino Luis. Now Ugachukwu. Rice. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. In with the challenge. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
This looks promising. And he's straight offside. Timber. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dubravka gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Kyle Walker. Calafiori has it out wide and in space. Florentino Luis. Now who's going to be... has a shot! Oh, crossbar! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
He's having a go! Oh, impressive strike.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Cullen. Now Ugachukwu. And he's away. Oh, no. No circumventing this opponent. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And he's going direct. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nicely weighted ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Nicely shaped cross. Rice. Saka. Now it's Saka. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And a shot! Corner count is rising. That's 6. Well, there's the clearance. Rice. Eze. Subimendi. And he's had a hit! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Cullen. And it's Walker. Calafiori with a definite foul there. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking to play him in. Good ball, good take. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's superb. And it's hoisted clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Chance, surely! No mistake! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Minutes is number 41, Price.
Ugo Chukwu. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Florentino Luis. Timber. And here's Saka. It's Saka. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And it's Rice. Turns back here, probably the best option. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Timber's cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Kyle Walker. Now this could be a chance. Burnley ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Trossard has it in a wide position. He's got tall. In for the pieces. Oh, it's fallen loose again. It's loose and again. Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
The goal scorer for
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Price.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Substitution on the field.
Burnley choosing to make the first change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, smashing head! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Eze. Saka. And now the breakaway. And it's Timber. Saka. Timber. Saka receives it in a wide position. And no, that was never going to make it. Florentino Luis. Now Ugo Chukwu. Ball's played through. Anthony in acres of space out wide. Up he goes! It's a goal! satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 8.
Burnley playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Trossard. And it's Rice. Eze. And the shot! Eze looking sharp there. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too.
Florentino Luis. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Rice. Goes for a shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Chukwu. And it's Rice. Eze. There he goes, motoring forward. Has a shot! Chukwu.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He has found the way through. Gabriel with the slide tackle there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a promising position. Chance for a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that. Kyle Walker. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Can he get it through? Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, he's been quite a chance! And he's hit it too high. Now that looks a decent ball. Timber gets it clear. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
On the field. Number
But there's
8.
going to be another change here.
Coming on the
Well, for me,
field
this
is
was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And the keeper's got it again. Twanzebe. Cullen.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they can counter here. Now it's Trossard. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Trossard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Florentino Luis. Pass somewhat off target. And he's in on goal. He's going for goal. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Cullen. Twanzebe. Shot at goal! He's put his foot right through that one. Cullen. Hartman. 5 minutes to add. And it's Eze. Looking for the run. Has a look and plays it forward. He's in a great position here. He's gone for goal! Cleared away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! Cullen. There's the shot! And that's wide.
That's positional gold. The
He rises! It's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Cullen, played out to the left flank. Anthony gets into some space. He's found a way through. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Kyle Walker, great vision. He's in plenty of space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, important interception. He's shifting through, real chance! And with that, the final whistle. Arsenal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Rice, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they...
I thank Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And this is now today's lineup.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I've always been a fan of this fella, Kyle Walker, who's amongst the most established fullbacks in the game, cited by so many top players as being a nightmare to face. It's very rare to see him beaten in a one-on-one situation. He just knows how to use his strength and pace to terrific effect.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. There's the whistle. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Cullen. Anthony has it out wide and in space. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hartman cuts out the pass. Twansebe. Cullen. Walker. Walker charging forward down that flank. Eze has a look and plays it forward. Calafiori. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Flashes it across. Florentino Luis. Gabriel. Calafiori. And it's Zubimendi. And it's Timber. And here's Eze.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Calafiori. Gabriel. Calafiori. Trossard. Calafiori. Trossard. And he's managed to get free. This looks... And he shoots! He's scored!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Rice. Now Trossard. Calafiori. That's an imaginative pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's in a great position here. Trossard. Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Ugochukwu. It's a really well-measured ball. He's found a way through. Crunching tackle. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shot could be on. He's gone for goal! Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the pass is intercepted. Played out towards the right wing. He is through here. He tried running through him, but he was not having it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Arsenal are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Trossard, he's onside, he's had a shot! He has found a way through, and he's lost his man here. Played out to the left flank. Oh, played through for the wide man. Florentino Luis. First quarter of an hour gone. And that is a little undercooked. Zubimendi. And it's Rice. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Florentino Luis. Rice. Tries from a long way out.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Twanzebe. Cullen. Oh, good spread. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's good play from him.
Gets the shot away! He has done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 7.
Burnley get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Eze. He's tried one! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cullen. Florentino Luis. Passing is crisp and sharp. Burnley disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's in plenty of space here. And the keeper beats it away. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for options for movement. Shoots! Now, can they get him away? Oh, right place, right time. Ugochukwu. Rice. Eze. Eze! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Hartman. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Saka. And it's Timber. Pass somewhat off target. Kyle Walker. Ugochukwu. He's had it taken off him. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Walker got a long way forward to join the attack. Takes a shot! Florentino Luis. Cullen. Oh, super shot at goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Florentino Luis. Ugo Chukwu. Cullen. Twanzebe. Cullen. That has been slung wide. Anthony gets into a good position. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he get it through? Walker could try cutting inside here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Eze did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Twanzebe. For Rice. Rice looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... He's having a go! Always going over the top.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Ugo Chukwu. And here's Saka.
That's a modern defender's instinct.
Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Anthony. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Saka, real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Walker with the clearance. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Zubimendi. And he's had a hit! Hartman clears it away. Here's a chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Not the most convincing of passes. That could spell trouble. He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, that's fabulous. So much. Big chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
But it's so poor from a defensive perspective. Yeah, good effort, but they didn't look like they wanted to deal with it.
Saliba. Oh, just skips past his man. He's having a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Eze. Zubimendi. And it's Eze. And here's Trossard. Calafiori. Now it's Trossard. Rice. Now Zubimendi. Has a shot! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Half-time getting close now. He's gone for goal! Kyle Walker. Calafiori does really well to win the ball there. Cullen. Ugochukwu. Cullen. Walker looking to run onto it. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Trossard. He's in space and looking for options. Can he latch onto this? Surely now! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
No, that's been intercepted. Rice. And it's Rice. Anthony. He's got away. Zubimendi. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Oh, a delicate chip through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Saka, he's going for goal! They want to be quick to recover this. And the shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Rice really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told, he knows.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Tuanzebe. It's Florentino Luis. Engages and forces him off the ball. Zubimendi. Arsenal finding their passes. Now it's Trossard. Played out wide. Hit into the middle. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ugochukwu. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Arsenal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Arsenal are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Hartman gets across to intercept that. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Cullen. Ugochukwu. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Saka looking to get on the end of this. Big header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Hartman, well, played right into his path. Eze. Nicely spread. Now it's Saka. And it's Timber. Timber. In towards the back stick. Cullen. Now Ugochukwu. Florentino Luis. And he's had it nicked away. Burnley have a free kick. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a shot! It's hit the upright. Florentino Luis. Out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least...
And the finish! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Number 24.
Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Saka.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Saka. Timber. Shot, surely! There it is! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And yes, it's him. He's tried one. He's got away with one there. Florentino Luis looking for the run. In by Saka. They've got a corner here. Arsenal have their second corner now. Trossard! Tuanzebe tries to clear. He's having a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Timber really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Kyle Walker. They get a throw in. He's found a way past. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Cullen, Trossard gets a foot in here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's had a hit! Saka! Amazing! He's got himself an absolute peach. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Trossard. He's tried one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
So, what can they make of this? Goes for a shot! Florentino Luis.
The attendance for this match was
Cullen.
29,950.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Zubimendi. Out towards the flank. Chance to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Ugo Chukwu. It's Florentino Luis. And it's Walker. Now Zubimendi. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Rice. Good chance here! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. And he's following up! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Now, this could be a shapes to shoot! And that was very necessary. And it's Eze. Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. What a save from Dubravka! Calafiori. Brilliantly cut out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cullen. Ugo Chukwu. Comes looking wide. That's a throw. Eze. Timber. Now it's Saka. He's going for goal! Oh, belter! About as smooth as it gets. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Chance for a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Eze tries to play it through. It's a promising position. And it's Eze. Rolls it backwards. And it's Zubimendi. Looking tidy in possession here. Has a shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Referee's given a throw. Ugo Chukwu. Zubimendi. That's Eze. Now that looks a decent ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out...
There's the shot! It's in! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Great defending, strong and determined. He shifted it to the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Saka has it in a wide position. And it's Timber. That's a chance! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
My baby like to string me up